struggling class, this is a lower back release session and you will need one of these balls. So if you can get your hands on a lacrosse ball, which is the most solid and the hardest, or a new hard tennis ball, or a fascia release ball, then you can dig into that lower back area and hopefully release some muscle knots or get rid of that nasty lingering back pain. So feel free to grab one of these and let's get to our mats. So let's start off with simple hops in place. Lift your heels and hop on the balls of your feet for about 1 minute. You can also hop around if you have space along your mat from left to right side. And shake your hands out. Shake your elbows out. Also in the other direction. And then start to add gentle twists. So we want to get a little bit warmed up. Although this class is all about lower back pain, we still need that warmth, especially now in winter. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop with the twists and just keep shaking out one leg at a time and slowly come down. Shake it out. And also give your shoulders a little bit of a circling. Also in the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Depending on how much pain you're in with your lower back right now, drop the knees. So bend the knees a little bit and go for just really light twists. If you don't feel the pain while doing these, maybe widen those twists or make them even bigger so that you look back. Okay, try these. Swing your arms. And another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back. So now step back towards a wall or a locked door. We'll go for a standing twist with the wall. Your left foot is your base, so set your left foot down, not too close to the wall, but also not too far away. I know this is very vague, but find the perfect distance for you. Left foot down, right knee comes up. Grab your right knee with your left hand and bring your right arm up. Right arm forward, make a gentle fist. Inhale, tailbone down, chest up, and now exhale. Initiate this twist by bringing the knee towards the left and your arm to the right. Back to center. Inhale and exhale, twist. Center and twist. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And breathe out. Okay. Step your right foot down. Let's change sides. Left knee up. Grab left knee with right arm. Extend so you can feel length, so you're not slouched but long. And then bring this arm forward, gentle fist with your hand so that you can remind yourself to stay alert. Inhale, chest up, tailbone down, and exhale. Initiate the twist. It doesn't have to be far for you to feel something around your hips and the lower back. Back to center and exhale. If you feel like you have to step closer to the wall while doing these, you can do so. 3 more and exhale. out. One more. And exhale. Back to center. Shake it out. Now we'll use our ball of choice. All of these work for the next thing that we're doing. Some recommend a tennis ball. This one is fairly new and fairly hard, which is great. If it's too soft, it won't work. Fascia ball or lacrosse ball will work too for the next exercise. We're going for a foot massage for 1 minute per side. So start with one of your feet. I'm doing my right. You can start with your right foot. And you want to massage the plantar fascia or plantar aponeurosis. So we want to dig in as much as we can and go slow. Try to feel all of these parts along the sole of your foot. And I feel like, okay, this tennis ball is too soft for me, so I'm going to switch to the lacrosse ball. And this gives me more feedback. I have been told to use a golf ball as well. You can see what you find. If you have a dog, you will have an array of accessories to use. Okay, 10 more seconds on one foot. And switch sides. If you feel like there's an area that feels especially tight, then you can stay there for a while and try to shift more weight into this area, or try to slide slowly over this spot a couple more times. And I really want to catch this inner edge, the mid part, and as much as possible of your heel, which is difficult, but try, and the outer edge, towards the outer edge. What this does is it creates, or it gives an impulse for the whole back line of our body to start to relax, which includes the lower back area. That's why we're doing this. And we're done with this foot massage. You can do this foot massage actually daily if you feel like it gives you the right amount of a starting point to start your practice, which will also increase your forward folds, make them better. Okay, now let's go for a muscle knot release, and I'm going to show you first before you join in. I'm going to use the lacrosse, but this one may work also. What we're going to do is we'll lie on our back and place the ball in the area between hip bone and lowest ribs and spine. So we're not going for bone, we're going for soft tissue. And here you can play, and we'll give us a minute to play with this, or try different spots, different areas. So once you've found a spot, okay, this one feels like the right one, I'm going to pull my knee in, which will increase the pressure on this area and the massage effect. Grab this knee, pull it as close as I can tolerate, and then lean this knee over to the side. For 2 to 3 seconds, reset, take a breath, and go for it. Okay, try this if you haven't started yet, to see if you can find the QL, quadratus lumborum maybe, or some spots along the lower back that feel like, okay, this needs a little bit of attention. And you can always repeat the same steps, pulling the knee in and leaning over, rolling over to the side. Maybe we'll stay longer. And reset as often as you need. Reset one more time. Take a deep breath and exhale. And come back to center. If you feel like, okay, there's only one side that is the tighter one, you can stay on the tighter side or switch sides. Feel if this already has created some change and place the ball underneath the soft tissue on the other side of the lower back, not on bone, again, just a reminder, or stay on the tighter side. I feel like this is my tighter side. So breathe and exhale. See how much you can tolerate this massage. And lean over. And I feel like, okay, now I've found the tightest spot and I'm gonna stay here just a little while and keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Focus on long exhales, and these will help you relax and hopefully for the pain to subside. Half a minute left. And if you feel like, okay, this is the stuff for your lower back, then feel free to do this as often as you like. Daily, mornings, evenings. Find out what fits your needs, what suits your needs. Last reset here. One more breath. And come back. Let go of your ball, place it away, and just pull your knees into chest and draw some circles over the lower back. And again, try to see if you can already feel a change. And what we're going to do now is we're going for a psoas muscle fatigue. So we want to make the muscle tired, to say it in the most simplest words. So we want to tire out this muscle, because if it's tensed and stuck in a tense position, since it originates in the lower spine, it can pull you into more of an arch, into lordosis, which can lead to lower back pain. So let's try and get this muscle really going. So I want you to go really for a push against your own knee, and this will look like this. So let's start off with our right side. Left side, so I can demonstrate this better. So if we do left side, we extend the right leg and twist this knee towards the floor. I want to keep my shoulders, both shoulders down, because I want to go into a twist through the thoracic spine, so that we don't engage these muscles of the back to help, but we want to really direct this towards this hip flexor muscle, which is the psoas. So now we will push with our right hand against the left knee and really go for it. So let's aim for a minute, push. And I really want you to pull this knee up and resist with this hand in order for this psoas muscle to turn on. And I want you to do this until you tire this muscle out. If you feel like, okay, you cannot push anymore, then you can stop. But if you can hold this 1 minute, hold it. Push, 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 push. Okay, half a minute left. And you will maybe feel a difference in both sides. Keep pushing. 20 more seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Phew. Okay. Come back to center, extend both legs, and maybe already feel a change in the position of lower back to hips in relation. So I already feel like, okay, we did the left side. The left side of my lower back seems closer to the floor if I try to feel with my hands than the right side, which means it worked. So let's do the other side. Okay. Left leg long, right knee crosses over, keep your right shoulder down, and now push with your left hand against your right knee. And wait for another 5 seconds. And go. Push. 1 minute. Reach this knee up and resist with your hand. Give it all you have. Push, push, push. And we're halfway through. If you're already fatigued faster than we've reached the 1 minute mark, you can relax. But if you're still there, keep pushing. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Phew, okay. Extend your hips, just give you a little bit, so a little bit of extension, hip extension, and now lie down, and again, feel, okay, does it feel like your lower back might be closer to the floor? Does it feel like you can relax in Shavasana if usually maybe this pulls you into an arch? So this should have created already this relaxing release in your lower spine. But I have more for you to try. Before we start to strengthen the glutes, which are also an important factor in lower back pain, if the glutes are too weak, you cannot go into extension enough, which means you cannot lengthen the psoas again. Again, we've got these combinations and muscles that depend on each other. Okay, but let's start off with, before we go into this strengthening and stretching phase, let's go for one more round of twisting, and this time we're really going for this twisting action. We did the twist for the psoas, now we'll go and maybe go for a kind of self-pop. If you feel a self-crack, a nice pop in your lower spine, that will be a good thing in this case. So lift your hips, set them down a little bit further to the right, extend your left leg, and we're going to this the same position that we just had, left hand on right knee, but this time bring your right arm up, inhale, and exhale, drop arm and knee towards the opposite direction. Back to center. I don't know if you heard that. I had a nice self pop. Inhale. And exhale. Relax. Okay, 3 more. Inhale up. And exhale down. 2 more. And long breaths. Last one. And breathe out. Okay. Back to center. Relax arms, hips to center, shake it out. And let's do the other side. So hips, lift, and move them over to the left. We extend our right leg and draw this left knee already towards the right side. Right hand on left knee, left arm up, gentle fist, inhale. And exhale, reach arm to floor and maybe knee to floor. center. Inhale. And exhale. The longest breaths you can take. 3 more. 2 more. If you're wondering where to look, your gaze can follow the fist of your left arm, but it doesn't have to. 1 more. And exhale. Okay. Back to center. Hips towards middle. Pull knees into chest. Circle over your lower back again. And now we'll go for our last exercise, our bridge strengthening. So we'll go for bridge pose in order to strengthen the back side and stretch the front. So place your feet down approximately as far as you can maybe still reach your heel with the tip of your middle fingers. But if this feels, or if there's any tightness in your knees, then just walk your feet further away. Feet straight forward, shoulders away from ears, shoulder blades together. And you can keep your hands looking up. Lift your hips off the floor. And again, we'll go for 1 minute hold. And you're trying to squeeze your glutes. Lengthen the lower back by engaging the glutes in a way that you want to tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Lift your chest at the same time. And breathe. If this feels too easy or boring, you can always go for leg lifts. So set your left foot a little closer towards midline if you feel like it. You can also just stay here if you want. Halfway through, lift your right knee and set it back down. Left foot up and back down. 2 more, right side, down. Left side, down. Keep pushing your hips up. 1, 2, and last one. 1, 2, and down. Hold for another 5 seconds. And slowly bring your hips down to the floor. Roll your back down and pull your knees into chest. 1 more time. And today we're not adding Shavasana to the as a final resting pose. Instead, we're going to do for a short, longer held child's pose. So grab your inner knees, roll back and forth, and come up to sitting. From here, let's go into our child's pose and make it as comfortable as possible. So knees mat width apart, big toes together, push your hips back. If you need a blanket or another rolled up mat between your heels and your buttocks to really relax, please do so. If you need a block underneath your head, get one. You could also use one of your balls if you need more space between you and the floor. If you feel like everything gets squished, your chest gets squished, you can also place 2 blocks underneath your shoulders, if you imagine them here, and relax like this. So find the most comfortable child's pose. I'm going to rest my hands, my forehead on my hands, so that my sound doesn't get too muffled. And I want you to reach your sit bones back and lengthen the lower back. From here, reach your arms forward and come up, round your back, round, 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 hold it. With the round back, exhale, push yourself back with the idea of stretching the whole back side. You don't have to reach your buttocks back towards your heels. And back forward, 2 more times. And reach back, really round the back and stretch. One more. And push back. Stay in this top position if you feel like, okay, I feel more of a stretch here. Or push back into your usual child's pose and hold this for another 30 seconds. Relax the breath and breathe into your lower back. Create space where you need space. And always, if you feel like your knees are too wide, you can set them closer, which will create more space in the lower back, actually. One more breath. And slowly push yourself up into a comfortable seated upright position. Remove any blankets or blocks that might be in the way and just sit up. And I really hope that you feel better, or that you found one exercise, at least one exercise, that felt like, wow, that's it, that's your favorite new exercise. Thank you for joining or watching, and I'll see you next time. If you need more of these kinds of classes that are especially for one area of the body, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Until then, please stay pain-free.